What's up, everyone? This is Jordan from Poison Noises, and it is a monumentous day. We are talking about my favorite pedal we have made so far, the Crook. I'm here with my guy, Joe. Say hi, Joe.
How you doing?
And we want to show you what this thing can handle right now. So first things first, we are running his, what model Les Paul is this?
This is a Les Paul Les Plus.
Cool. We're running that into a AC30. And we want to show you what this thing sounds like clean first, so let's give it a shot. Why don't you go ahead and turn it up and show us what it sounds like. Alright, so we're going to crank this thing on right now and show you the magic that is behind this pedal. I know we're already kind of blowing this one up super big for sure, but this is, like I said, by far my favorite tone we have gotten out of a box so far. It is, can work as a low gain or a high gain overdrive with a couple of extra features on it. So I want to go over the layout of the pedal and talk about some of the things this can do before we go any further. So your first parameter you have on this is braking. We got which is gain, which we kind of have somewhere set somewhere around like 11 o'clock right now, but it cleans up real nice and it can get super dirty. So why don't we do this? Why don't you play that same riff you were just playing, and I'm going to turn the knob so I can give these people kind of an idea of how far this thing can actually go. All right. Yeah, a lot of breakup in it. You can push it super hard, and it distorts in all of the right places for sure. As far as the other controls on, we've got the entering knob. That's just your regular basic passive volume control that we have on most of our pedals. And then we have hightail right here, which is your EQ. Now it's a little bit more than just a low pass sweep. It is mostly going to pull the high end out as you roll it to the left for sure, so you can darken things up. But those high-end harmonics are actually super, super brilliant in this pedal. It doesn't get kind of tinny or chimey with some of your classic overdrives. We really worked on being able to dime this thing, just like we do with all of our other pedals, and have it work at its, in my personal opinion, its highest quality when you have everything cranked all the way up. Except the volume. This is also by far our loudest pedal that we have out of everything, which comes with its own pros and cons for sure. So like we said before, we do want this to be an everyman's overdrive, so we have added what we call the good switch on this, which is kind of like a high pass, low pass thing. I believe what we decided the best way to explain it was kind of like an articulation switch when it is in the up position, in the engaged position. Kind of cuts, it makes you so you cut through a little bit more. I like it personally better for lead stuff, but when we're doing kind of downstroke chuggy kind of things, we actually like to set it down low and maybe just give it a little bit more of a volume push. So what I want Joe to do here is kind of start with the settings that we already have on this thing, and I'll adjust as we go. So why don't you give me something we can do that with. So as you can hear, there's a lot of upper end harmonics you really get when the switch is in the up position, like we said, and obviously use it as you want to use it, whatever you think sounds best for sure. But what we want to do next is we want to grab an extended range guitar. We're going to hook up a 7-string to a completely different rig for maybe some of the heavier guys who want to get even chuggier than we just did before. So we'll be right back with you. All right, we're back. We got the 7-string Ibanez all set up, actually running to the same AC30 amp as before. We wanted to talk about the extra low end that this pedal actually does so well. So much better than any other overdrive we've been able to come up with so far. So why don't you give us something a little chuggy, please? With that same riff too, I'm going to have you play it again. I do want to show, while he's playing, that same articulation, the good switch that we had before, and how it really can not just add the brightness and the shininess to the tone that you may or may not want, but it will also just kind of make your notes punch a little bit more through. That's why I said I like it for leads, but some guys want that in the rhythm tone also. So why don't you play that same thing again, and I'll tweak some stuff, and we'll get a different sound out of it. bring her down real low and pull a lot of those high ends out of there if you just don't want them whatsoever. But it really does have a lot of versatility. This was kind of the answer to, we haven't done an overdrive yet. This was the one that like I said, we're the most excited about for sure. We've been talking about for so long. We wanted to give people variety. We wanted to give people something that anyone can pick this up regardless of what kind of music you're playing, get something out of it. So one more thing we do want to talk about with this, as much as we are gain lovers here for sure, I do want to talk about how this thing cleans up, and it cleans up in this really nice shimmery, kind of brilliant way where you can play some kind of more intricate, clean, sometimes tappier kind of stuff. And it's dreamy sounding, and it's sparkly and all those 10-cent words. But while we do this, why don't you start playing something, and I'll mess with this a little bit to kind of figure out what kind of a sound we can get out of it. So that's all we got for it. I could sit here all day and try to come up with different sounds for it, but we wanted to put that at people's fingertips and let them do it. So this is it. This is the Crook. This is the one we've been half talking about, and all the cool people that we got playing it and everything like that. The one we're the most excited about, and we hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we do. So I'm Jordan. This is Joe, and we'll see you again next time.